If you're trying to transform your organization, it's very important to understand how leaders stack up in terms of the fundamental criteria for legitimate leadership. However, if you ask people to describe the kind of boss that they would work for because they really wanted to, in other words, the boss they'd go the extra mile for and make a discretionary effort for, they would put a whole bag of words on the table. But that bag of words would really only have two themes in it. The first theme would be concerned with the issue of care. So people would say things, I'd work for a boss who listens to me, who is supportive of me, who's approachable, who is kind, who's empathic, all themes that are concerned with care. The second theme would be a little bit more confrontative. So people would say things, if I work for a boss because I want to, the boss is honest with me, gives me feedback, is fair. And if you ask the person what is the benefit to them of this harder theme, they would say, well, it helps me to grow. In other words, if you ask people who they would go the extra mile for, they would say a boss who cares for them and grows them. The toolage that we've developed to establish the profile of a leader is really concerned with understanding the degree to which the leader is seen to be caring for and growing their subordinate. If you're trying to change an organization, you need to give individual leaders in the organization an understanding of how they are faring with regard to the fundamental contribution that they personally should make. When leaders act consistently with regard to these care and growth criteria, all sorts of extraordinary things start to happen in an organization. In the first instance, there's a very significant decrease in conflict between boss and subordinate at work. Secondly, there's a far greater willingness by employees to make a discretionary contribution in pursuit of the organization's objectives. In a sense, the leader cultivates a world around them which is fundamentally allied to them and not hostile to them. Our work is really concerned with two themes. The one is to change organizations, and the second is to be helpful to individuals. What I personally find much more satisfying in the work that we do is being helpful to individual leaders and seeing those individual leaders transform over a period of time. This leadership audit is an incredibly useful tool to help the individual leader. We can provide this audit for an individual leader, plus some coaching to help them to improve their leadership, or we can do this for leadership groups.